Okay. Good afternoon to all of you. आवाज आ रही है? Sound is audible. If the sound is clear, sound is audible. Say, Rudra Pratap, what is this? Yeah, the sound is audible. Then all of you write A for audio and V for video. A, V. So let's start the today's very, very important session. See, error analysis. What is the error? Okay, and how the error is combined. See, suppose you are measuring the diameter of a particular object. Suppose we have a one book. Okay, suppose we have a one book and we have to measure its area. Suppose we have to measure its area. What will we do? We first measure the length. Okay, first we measure the length, then we measure what width. Okay, then we take a product of length into breadth. Getting on? So when we are measuring area and we are taking the product of length and breadth. Okay, when we are taking the length and breadth. So while there is some error in measuring length and there is some error in measuring breadth, and when you are finding area, so both the errors are combined. Okay, so how are they combined? How the errors are combined, that we have to study. Similarly, when we suppose finding the density. Okay, one more example. Suppose we are finding the densities. You know the density is equal to mass upon volume. And when we have a cubical object, the mass is equal to length, breadth, and height. So we have to measure four things. First, you have to measure mass, then length, then breadth, and height. Then maybe in each measurement, there may be some chance of error, and how all the errors are combined, and what will be the error on density that we have to measure. This is very, very important topic. See, as you know, nowadays, there is a, when you see any measuring quantity, so that will be written in terms of percentage, in terms of error, etc. Okay, अभी आप नहीं समझ रहे मेरी बात को. जैसे आप एनसीईआरटी की प्रैक्टिकल की टेक्स्ट बुक आप लोगे, मेरी बात आप नहीं समझ में, क्या बोला आप नहीं समझ लोगे, आई एम श्योर आप नहीं समझ रहे हो. तो जब आप कोई भी प्रैक्टिकल की बुक लोगे, जैसे टेक अ प्रैक्टिकल बुक जब आप लोगे, पर्टिकुलरली एनसीईआरटी की प्रैक्टिकल बुक, अदर प्रैक्टिकल बुक बहुत मिस्टेक्स रहती है. Okay, so in that book you will observe whatever the reading is written there. Okay, each and every reading with some error, with some possibility of error. Okay, and that is the correct. It is a correct thing to write. Getting or not? You have seen in some of the pathology lab report. आपने किसी का pathology lab report अगर देखा होगा, ठीक है, उसमें भी कुछ error plus minus ऐसे लिखते हैं. Okay, so this means हम कैसे एरर को लिखते हैं पहले अपन वो समझेंगे. फर्स्ट हाउ टू राइट द एनी क्वांटिटी व्हिच यू मेजर्ड. ओके, सपोज वी आर मेजरिंग द लेंथ ऑफ दिस पेन. ओके, सपोज वी मेजर्ड इट एंड वी गॉट द लेंथ इज जस्ट हियर, इट इज यू कैन से 13.7. okay, suppose the length is 13.7. So here there is a chance of error. Okay, that chance we have to express always. What is the chance of error? So sometime it will be given in the question. Sometime you need to. कभी-कभी अलग-अलग language में लिखा रहता है. Sometime it will be given. So what is the chance here? You know the least count of that scale is 1 mm. Okay, 0.1 centimeter. So there is a 0.1 centimeter making chance. Okay, if you are measuring absolutely good hand, absolutely no personal error, you are, but there is a little chance of 1.2, 0.1 centimeter. Okay, so we always used to write the measured value. Always. We always used to write the measured value is equal to always. There is some maybe error plus minus delta x. It's like this. Okay. So what is delta x? You know that yesterday we discussed. Okay. जैसे आप कल नहीं आए थे तो कल का वीडियो देखना. What is delta x? Delta x is what? That is absolute error. So what the absolute error may occur, sometimes it will be given in the question, sometimes you need to calculate. Okay. So measured value is what? It is something you measure plus minus absolute error. Okay. This is the method of writing. This is the method of writing. And if you have written like that, and you are measuring leg, you are measuring breadth, then you are calculating area. So there will be association of error. Similarly, when you are calculating, this was my example, you are calculating density, there is some error in mass, there is some error in length, there is some error in breadth, there is some error in height, and what is the total error associated. That is very, very important topic. Okay. Now, all of you just concentrate here. और मैं जिस तरीके से बता रहा हूँ ऐसा आपको कोई भी नहीं बताएगा चैलेंजिंग या आपको ऐसा आप देखना बाकी टीचर आपको बुक से लिखा देंगे हो गया कहाँ से आया कैसे आया क्यों आया वो समझ में नहीं आएगा इसलिए आप इसको ध्यान से देखिए मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ ध्यान से सुनिए और फिर आप और भी दोस्तों को शेयर कीजिए ठीक है आप बताइए हमारे सर ऐसा बताएं ये कैसा होता है करेक्ट तो पहले आपको ये समझना होगा कि वाई वी आर राइटिंग दैट सो वी हैव ए सपोज we have this formula means any of the physical quantity r is there they are calculated by a plus b okay so first we are taking this heading name is association of error also called combination of error. So combination in what? Combination in a mathematical operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power. Okay, so we will see 5 basic mathematical applications we used to see. So first we will say in addition. Second we will see in subtraction, and third we will see in product multiplication, and fourth in division, and fifth in power. Okay, so first we will take a error association of error in addition. Clear? Association of error in addition. This is the first topic. So A and B इन दोनों के ऐड करने से बन रहा है जैसे आप याद होगा 10th क्लास में that we studied we have a two registers suppose R1 R2 is another one and when they are connected in series they are combined in series so the net effect is R1 plus R2 same thing suppose you have to measure the suppose दो भाई हैं दोनों का खेत दोनों का प्लॉट है एक का प्लॉट दूसरे का प्लॉट इसका एरिया A1 इसका एरिया A2 टोटल एरिया आपको निकालना ओके टोटल एरिया A1 plus A2 like this so in many of the measurement we need plus इनको कई बार प्लस करना पड़ता है so in addition how the error is associated okay that is one of the simplest case so R is a plus B suppose any physical quantity R is measured A plus B okay any physical quantity R is given by this formula. Okay, so let delta A. This is the main formula. Let delta A and delta B and delta C. Sorry, delta R. Be the absolute error in measurement of A, B, and R respectively. Correct? So we have two physical quantity there, and third quantity we have observed from their addition. So how can we write A? Hence, the measured value of A, that will be A plus minus delta A. And similarly, measured value of B plus minus delta B. And measured value of R, that will be R plus minus delta R. Clear? Here, this one is very easy, particularly this example. This first one, and second also. Third, fourth, that will be very useful. So very simply you will get here. Hence, R plus minus delta R is equal to A plus minus delta A plus B plus minus delta B. Okay, see A plus B. Make it separate. Plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. R plus minus delta R. Okay, now according to the initial consideration, suppose this is equation number 1. We have A plus B equal to R. Is equal to R. So that we will take. Okay? So R will be cancelled out. So we got it. Delta R plus minus. So this is the result, but we won't take a negative sign here. Why? Just we are estimating what the error can occur. Okay, so maybe possibility there is a plus minus, maybe minus, maybe plus, but generally we are indicating the associated error is in a higher side. We try to take the error in a higher side. छोटा सा एग्जांपल आपको दे रहा हूँ. जैसे मान लो आप 5 दोस्त लोग पिकनिक में जा रहे हैं, ओके, और आप लोग एक बजट तैयार करते हो, या आप क्लास के लिए अपन क्लास के मान लो पूरी क्लास के अपन 50 लोग पिकनिक में जा रहे हैं टीचर के साथ, बजट सेट करते हैं, ये इतना उतना ऐसा वैसा ये वो सब मिला करके, ठीक है. ईच एंड एवरी यू विल गॉन सपोज ₹440 का खर्चा होने वाला है पर पर्सन, ऐसा अपन लोग कैलकुलेट किया. नंबर 2 पे जा रहे हैं 440. तो आप अपने दोस्तों को क्या बोलोगे? 440 ले आना रे सब लोग, ऐसा बोलोगे या कुछ पहले से ज्यादा अमाउंट रखे रहना बोलोगे? आप बोलोगे 500 रुपये लेके आना सब लोग, ऐसे बोलोगे कि नहीं, है ना? तो हम लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं, यहाँ पर बढ़ा के पहले से बोलते हैं, बाद में बच जाएगा तो बांट लेंगे, अलग बात है. लेकिन ऑलवेज वी हैव सम लिमिट्स, वी हैव सम, हम उसको बढ़ा के बोलते हैं, उसको अपन बोलते हैं एक सेफ्टी फंड, राइट. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे वैसा ही कॉन्सेप्ट यूज होता है. ऑलवेज एरर को हम बढ़ा के बोलते हैं, भले नहीं होगा अलग बात है, लेकिन हम बढ़ा के बोलते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई ऑलवेज टेक पॉजिटिव, कंसीडर पॉजिटिव ऑलवेज. Okay, so we have a delta R is equal to delta A plus delta. Okay, so what actually we got here? Here, what is the absolute error in measurement of A? What is the absolute error in measurement of B? So the absolute error is added in an addition. Okay, so this is our first calculation. The second is also similar. First is in addition, second is in subtraction. And that also same. You will be wonder. In a subtraction also we take a positive value. In a subtraction. Okay, इसको लिख लेने के बाद मैं इसमें डायरेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, आप लोग आपको बाद में आप कर लेना, तो वीडियो आपके पास रहेगा. The R equal to suppose A minus B. Okay, suppose in any physical quantity R is given A minus B. So let delta A, delta B, and delta R be the absolute error measurement of A, B, and R respectively. Okay. So what is A? A, the measured value of A is A plus minus delta A. The measured value of B is plus delta B. And the measured value of R is R plus minus delta R. Right? So here we will get minus. Here taking minus sign. Here we will have this reverse. Minus plus. Okay. So but A minus B is R. So here R will be cancelled out. So this we got the formula. But once again, the same thing, we have to take a higher side. Okay, just for a factor of safety, that we take a higher side, and that's why we take a positive value. Okay, considering only the positive value. Clear? So this is the association of error when we have a subtraction, this minus this, so this type of value. Both are same, plus minus plus का answer दोनों का same है. So whenever there is a plus, whenever there is a minus, in both the case you have to take errors will associate, errors will be added. Clear है ये दोनों? If you have any doubt, then ask. Let's proceed. If you have any doubt, anyone, if you have any doubt, shall we proceed further? Are you listening or not? Do you have any doubt? See, अभी आप notes मत बनाइए. Okay, you can बाद में आप देख लेना इसको, या आप ही के पास रहेगा. Correct? This will be for you. So let me proceed further. See, you will see product. Okay, let's see. What is the association of error in product? Clear? So let's see, product. तो इसको आप बाद में नोट्स बनाते इसमें देखते ही लेना है. तो एसोसिएशन ऑफ एरर इन थर्ड प्रोडक्ट. Multiplication in a product. Third one in multiplication. Okay, so as initially I gave one example when you have to calculate the area. So length into breadth, the product is done. So in that, what is happening? Let's see. So once again, we have a R is equal to suppose A into B. Okay, suppose the very physical quantity, it is given like this, A into B. Okay, we have a physical quantity that is given like that, R equal to A into B. Suppose this is a physical quantity. R is equal to A cross A into B. Okay, and let A comma B, let delta A comma delta B and delta R be the absolute error in measurement of A, B, and R respectively. Okay. So what is the measured value? Okay. Measured value of A, that will be A plus minus delta A. Similarly, measured value of B, यहाँ तक तो बिल्कुल वैसे ही है जैसे हमने पहले लिया. B plus minus delta B, and measured value of R plus minus delta R. Right? Now, according to the basic formula, means हम this formula को deal कर रहे हैं. According to this formula, we have a R plus minus delta R is equal to A plus minus delta A into B plus minus delta. It is like this. Clear? Now delta A is a single quantity. Don't take it delta into A. It's not a physical product there. Okay. Now we will take A common from here. When we take A common from here, we will get 1 plus minus delta A by A. Clear? And here we will take B common. So we get 1 plus minus delta B by B. Okay? Let us see what we got. We got AB. And here also we can take common R. We'll get like this. Clear up to here? Now all of you just memorize. Yesterday we have observed. What about delta A by A? ये क्या है? कल हम लोग पढ़े थे. Delta A by A क्या है? All of you write in chat box. What is delta A by A? The delta A is absolute error. Delta A is absolute error. Okay. Delta A is absolute error. What is delta A by A? What is delta A by A? Or you write in the chat box. What is delta A by A? Delta A by A. कल नहीं आया क्या आप लोग? See, don't be hesitate, all of you. But delta A by A, it is a relative error, fractional error. भूल गए? कल हम लोग क्या पढ़े थे? Error last class. Error can be expressed in 3 ways. Okay, absolute error, fractional error, and percentage error. What is delta A by A? What is delta A by A? Delta A by A. Fractional error, or also called a relative error. All of you write in chat box. What is it? Delta A by A, delta B by B, delta R by R. Relative error, fractional error. Here, जल्दी लिखो, जल्दी जल्दी. सो रहे हैं. See, make a little interactive, please. See, if you not reply, it will be very difficult for me. Little much interaction should be there. Although distances is quite large, but you can interact. No? Little much interaction should be there. Only 3 reply there. Fractional error, Rotha Pratap 2 times, both correct. Relative error, fractional error, correct. मैं आंसर बताने के बाद भी आप नहीं लिख रहे हो, मतलब क्या है? सौ के पढ़ रहे हो क्या? जस्ट एक बाजू में पुस्तक कॉपी रखो, साथ साथ में कुछ जो मैं करने के लिए बोलता हूँ करते भी जाओ. नोट्स को आप बाद में बनाना, शेयर करना बाद में. ओके. So we have a fractional error or a relative error, and that is delta A by A. Now here, what is AB? According to the main equation, A into B is equal to R. There, A into B equal to R, so we can put R there. And just multiply these two. Okay, see, 1 time delta A time. Now R is multiplication product, so we can cancel this. Okay, so R we can cancel this. R we can cancel. So we have this. And here when you multiply this, you will get 1 plus minus delta B by B. Here plus minus delta A by A and plus minus delta A by A into delta B by A. Correct? So we will get this result here. Now just observe this result. Here 1 this can be cancelled out. 1 can be subtracted. 1 minus 1 becomes 0. And what the result here is delta this here. One will be cancelled out. We will get plus minus delta R upon R. इसको सामने लिख देना. Delta A by A plus minus delta B by B and plus minus delta A by A into delta B by B. Correct? So here, just see, yesterday we saw one thing. The relative error is very small quantity. Relative error is very small quantity. Delta A is very small quantity, and similarly delta B is also delta A by A is very small quantity. Delta B by B is also very small quantity, and the product of two small quantities is very small. Let's take one example. Yesterday we took one example of acceleration due to gravity. Okay, we got 0.1 is the absolute error, and divided by 9.8 is 0.01, something like that. So this is a relative error on measurement of one quantity. Suppose G. Say one more quantity will have almost similar. Suppose it is 0.02. When you take a product of these two, let's see. Suppose this is 0.01, and for example, I'm taking. Suppose it is 0.02. When you take the product of these two, what shall you get? Product of these two, all of you write in your chat box. Product of 0.01 into 0.02. Their product. What shall you get? All of you write in the chat box. The product of these two. Good. Okay, the see it's how small quantity. So on the product thing, we are multiplying these 2.0002. This is too small. Okay, so that we can neglect. So the product, this product we can neglect. Very small quantity. This is very small quantity. So we are neglecting this one. Okay, product of these two. So neglecting. Okay, this we are neglecting. And also, once again, taking the positive side, always taking a positive value. So taking positive, taking plus, okay, but taking positive value. So we have a delta R by R is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. Getting or not? So what is it? This is the sum of relative error. Here, sum of relative error will result the relative error of the resultant point. In the previous case, the sum was absolute error. वहाँ पे absolute error का sum हुआ. Okay, in addition and in subtraction. But in a product, the relative error will be added. Getting or not? So suppose you have to calculate the area. So what is the relative error of length, relative error of breadth? There's some, remember, not the product. The sum will be the relative error of area. Getting or not? So that is a very, very special thing. And there are so many questions given in the NCERT textbook, particularly for this chapters, this topic. Okay, so that is very, very important. And next we will discuss in division. Okay. So fourth one in a division. So any physical quantity is given by A divided by B. Okay, also called question A divided by B. ऐसा कोई quantity दिया हुआ है suppose. Yeah. अब what is the relative error in A? What is the relative error in B? And how the errors are associated while calculating R. Okay, तो यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं, जैसे आप लोग को याद होगा, तो आप लोग रेजिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करते हैं. ओके, रेजिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू V by I इन अ 10th क्लास. प्रैक्टिकल तो आप लोगों ने नहीं किया होगा, बट V upon I. So what is the error in V? What is the error in I? And how the errors are associated to get resistance R. Okay, that. So how the errors are associated in division, that is very important, and with a special trick is applied here. Okay, so first we will understand what the trick is there, what the special trick is there. Okay, let's see what is that. So that is a binomial theorem. One special concept we have to study. Okay, binomial theorem. पहले अपन वो समझ लें what is binomial theorem. Without knowing the binomial theorem, we will not understand this. ठीक है, binomial theorem अपन को पढ़ना पड़ेगा. So binomial theorem, आप लोग polynomial word सुने हो, ठीक है, 10th में भी 9th में भी polynomial. Binomial में two terms. Okay, binomial. And what is the indexes of binomial? ये आप सबको पता होगा. When we take A plus B whole square. So all of you know this very well. A square plus 2AB plus B square. All of you knowing this. है ना? Knowing. Second also you know A plus B whole cube मैं करता हूँ. That also you know. Right? अब इससे पीछे की कहानी A plus B का पावर 1 में करता हूँ तो भी आप जानते हैं. इससे पीछे मैं करता हूँ तो भी आप जानते हैं. यहाँ तक तो आप जानते हो. All of you know this up to here. Now what if further? See, when we take more than that, means यदि मैं ऐसा करता हूँ, so do you know this? Okay. I don't think many of you practice this. Okay. Similarly, when we go further, है ना जादू, कितना भी आप बोलो, कितना भी पावर, ठीक है, कितना भी पावर आप कर सकते हैं. So what pattern you are getting? Any pattern you are getting? Correct? So whatever you can ask, you can do that. Okay, so there is a direct formula for that, and that's called binomial theorem. Okay, so I'm writing direct formula here. Is for any power, you can say a plus b to the power n. N may be any number. You can do yourself. Okay, yes, Rudipata, for 16 we can do, no problem. You can do yourself. Okay, so a to the power n first plus n times a to the power 1 less b n into n minus 1 divided by 2, here it is divided by 1, and a to the power n minus 2 e square. Then n minus 1, n minus 2 divided by 3 into 2, a to the power n minus 3 and e to the power up to जहाँ तक आपको करना है automatically it will be n. Yes, you can do for 16 also, no problem. N is 16, 15, here, 14, here, like this. 13. एक पावर कम होते जा रहा है 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. इसका पावर बढ़ रहा है b का पावर 0, b का पावर 1, b पावर 0, b पावर 1, b पावर 2, b पावर 5. दिस विल स्टडी मैथ्स. जब लोग मैथ्स पढ़ते हैं, मैथ्स में पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है, तो आपकी मैथ्स में नहीं ले रहा. सो ये तो लोग मैथ्स में पढ़ते हैं, ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर मैं एक और इजी कर देता हूँ. सपोज a is 1, suppose a is 1. If a is 1 everywhere, a 1 to the power whatever it is 1 only, okay, ये 1 हो जाएगा. तो 3 into 2 है, and so. So just imagine if the b here b's power 1, the b power 2, b power 3, b power 4, and like that, so on. So if the b is very small quantity, suppose it is a relative error, and you know relative error is very small, 0.01, 0.02, like that only. You will find in all the questions relative errors are very small quantity. So when you take a relative error, suppose this is relative error, so when you take a b square, when you take a b cube, when you take a b power 4, so these were very small. So we can neglect all the higher order terms here. For b is very less as compared to 1. So we can take directly this is equal to only this term first. Just we concentrate only this term. So neglecting higher order term. Okay, so we can neglect higher order terms by using this concept. So hence we will get to this value. Very simple. 1 plus b to the power n equal to 1 plus lb. बाकी सब बड़ा चीज हट गया, ठीक है. तो इसका यूज हम लोग करेंगे इन डिवीजन. क्लियर? तो नाउ द टाइम इज जस्ट अबाउट टू. मेरी और एक क्लास है, तो आप लोग एक काम करना, हम लोग मैं कल क्लास लूंगा आपकी, एक टाइम सेट कर दूंगा, मे बी एट 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock will be okay. I will take your class at 9 o'clock tomorrow. अभी भी बहुत सारे बच्चे नहीं आ रहे. कल सिस्टर भी बोल रही थी 11th में बच्चे नहीं आ रहे. क्या बात क्या? सब लोग ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं क्या पूरा? Why no? नहीं. So ये तो पूरा नहीं होगा. No, why? Just write the reason also. Why no? अच्छा 9:10 पे ठीक है 9 बजे नहीं 9:10 या इट इज नॉट इतना मॉर्निंग 5 बजे होता है ओके आई विल डिसाइड द टाइम एंड आई विल पब्लिश ओके जस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू ना 10 बजे तुम्हारी क्लास रहती है आई विल डिसाइड and I will put the time. All of you just put your name and section. Put your name and section and you can leave. Put your name and section. कितने बजे उठते हो रुद्र कितने बजे उठते हो I am asking from Rudra only. Okay. हाँ तो फिर That's the problem. ये इतने अच्छे मौसम में जल्दी नहीं उठते हो हमारा स्कूल लगता तो क्या करते ओके चेंज करो आदत ओके नाउ थैंक यू फॉर ऑल द स्टूडेंट थैंक यू okay thank you I am closing it